What you see here is the result of our Skeletal Animation project. Our application is able to load models and animations from file and combine them to show an animated model. The application is built from scratch using C++ and OpenGL. We make use of the glfw library for window creation, the glad library to load OpenGL functions, async for loading models, and imgui for rendering the interface. All of the models and most of the animations shown in this video are downloaded from Mixamo. Mixamo provides animations that are derived from motion capture data, as the one that is shown here. We can observe the animated model by using the built-in camera controls to rotate around the scene and zoom in on details that we're interested in. In addition to these motion capture animations, we also have keyframe animations, like this one. The way this model is animated is using a technique called linear blend skinning, and as you can see, there are some artifacts associated with this technique when the model rotates parts of their body. This artifact is called the candy wrapper effect, and it's a result of a non-rigid transformation of the model's vertices. We provide another skinning method in our application called dual quaternion blending, and this technique interpolates between two transformations along the shortest path and always results in a rigid transformation. We can switch to this dual quaternion method on the fly and see that the candy wrapper effect is now corrected. Switching back to the motion capture animations, we can make the cop do the thriller dance. Now, while this dance on its own is already quite seductive, we can make it even more alluring by changing the playback speed of the animation to half speed. Now we can see that the cop is doing the dance in slow motion, and if we want to get an even better look at this, we can turn off the rendering of the armature to show just the model. If on the other hand you're more into dancing skeletons, then we can do the opposite. We can turn the model off and we can turn on the rendering of the armature, and now you see we just have the bones of the model doing the thriller dance. Now, sometimes the textures of your model can interfere with looking at things like how the skinning is behaving. So that's why we have a toggle to turn the textures on and off. Lastly, we are also able to change the models and animations on the fly. So for example, now it's this guy doing the thriller dance. And now it's this guy doing some samba dancing. Thanks for watching.